tampon as if that's not a sexual. It's the
you
same
like to
thing.
get peed on. I like to have some girl tie me up and be like, "Let's do this." I'd be like, "Let's go."
Yeah, it's this. Wait, hang on. I don't like to get peed on.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, look who it is.
What?
Lil Bill in the building.
Why are you lying?
I'm not.
Scooby.
Lil Bill in the building. Lil Bill in the building. Honestly, brutal. Honestly, brutal. Honestly, brutal. I think if I farted, we did this yesterday. My farts would have broken the sound barrier.
Mine probably wouldn't have been loud, but it would have definitely had some substance.
All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Honestly Brutal. It's episode 4. As always, it's your boy Chris Kelly in the building. And as always, I don't know how to say that a lot, but like I said, as always, I got my boy Alex. What's up?
It's your boy Electric Boogaloo, or you could just call me Alex, like everybody else.
And unfortunately, we also have Paper. Say what's up, Paper. Yes, unfortunately.
So that's your introduction.
Sometimes I regret our friendship.
God.
Like I just go, why are we friends?
Every group has to have the token Jew. Every group has to have the token Mexican.
Yeah, token Jew.
Every group has to have the token black guy, and our group has all 3 of them.
That's mainly what it consists of. It's not even token. That's just the group.
Hey, man.
That's an unorthodox group. We talk about unorthodox things.
Yep.
Which, first of the case, there would be a first thing that we talk about is the Ronda Rousey fight, which I think her loss is a good thing for society.
Her loss is a great win for mankind.
It's a great win for mankind if they take it right. I think it's a great win for men, but if we take it right, but we won't. It's the same thing with Tiger Woods. I thought Tiger Woods was a great thing for mankind, for men.
Until he got his ass beat by his wife in a golf club.
No, it wasn't even that. It wasn't even that. I thought it was the fact that he was the pinnacle of what women. I mean, I wouldn't say every woman thought this, but it was kind of assumed in the back of their mind that he was just this nice guy, that he would never do such a thing. He was that cool, clean guy. But in the end, he was a piece of garbage like the rest of us. And I think we should have took that and said, hey, listen, ladies, we're all pieces of garbage.
Don't matter how rich you are or what you look like, you secretly... I mean, he lived what a bunch of guys wanted to do.
Women on your dick.
He lived what a bunch of guys wanted to do. Like, if I had the resources to be doing a bunch of porn stars, I would.
I would have, diversify my field a little bit. He just went for those white blonde. You got it. I mean, the man made a career off of being consistent in something. You might as well be consistent with your women. Consistent in his women, except for that old Perkins waitress. Good Lord, she was amazing.
Maybe she was like the first one, and he was just trying to test out the field.
Maybe she was like the most loyal one, because I heard she didn't even say anything. It was her friend who came out about it.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you needed to dump that friend, by the way. If you, okay, let's see here. Let's name a female celebrity that we can all agree on, attractive wise, that we would all.
Natalie
smash.
Portman, easy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, Natalie Portman. If Natalie Portman met you, you're working at a restaurant, wherever, it doesn't matter. You meet her somewhere, and she says, "All right, Alex, Papering, let it happens." You're like, "Let's go." You do it. Boom. It's done. Would you tell anybody?
Yeah.
If I thought I would never get to have sex with her again, I probably would tell my friends. And actually, I would tell y'all either way.
Obviously, me.
I would tell y'all either way. But if I thought I'd never ever get to have a chance at smashing her again, I'd probably tell a lot more people than just y'all.
What if she goes? All right, because here's the thing. I think she's married or something like that, right? So if you tell people and this gets out, because if you tell me, it's not getting out. It's gonna be staying between me, you, and her.
Right.
Just be me and you / her, because she just knows because she was there
by default. Yeah.
You tell Paperin, I think he would also be cool with it, but I have my doubts. You tell anybody else, you run the chance of it getting out.
Run a news story.
See, because here's the thing, people will look at her and go, dang, Natalie Portman cheating on her husband. I will look at you and go, you disloyal nigga. How could you do that? Because that's the thing. They looked at her, they looked at the girls and be like, oh, what a slut. And I go, or they look at the guy and go like, how could you do that? And I look at the girl and be like, how could you tell people? Why would you tell people?
Yeah.
You're supposed to tell like your closest friend. And maybe
it's like that whole Louisville hooker thing. Like, you're a hooker, you're getting paid for discretion. You can't be writing a tell-all book on this shit.
You keep that to yourself. Like that. Was that the same girl who said like she had sex with people with small penises or something like that?
Oh, Jenna Shea?
She
said she did people that had bigger, but she said that she only likes the 6 inchers.
She should have kept her mouth shut about everything. I'm like, you disloyal cunt.
Yeah, so basically she said all these celebrities she smashed with, rocking with.
She gave all the names?
That's what I'm saying. You gave the names out?
Yeah.
That's not. I looked at her and I was just like,
Yep.
You're just not a good person. You're not.
You have one job, and it's to remain.
That's my insult.
Discreet.
That's what I'm saying. You're a hoe, and bless your heart, by the way. You're a hoe, and you're gonna take the high path.
They don't realize it makes them look just as bad, man.
That's what I don't get. I don't like how like those people take they go, because people look down on strippers and everything. And I'm like, hey, they're doing what they got to do, making money, and maybe they just want to do it. They're hoes, but hey, God bless their hearts, and they look down on one. But here's the other thing: I don't want you taken as a stripper or whatever, or prostitute, or whatever. I don't need you taking the high road, like, well, my body. I'm like, listen, you're a hooker. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
You're not the pinnacle of success here.
The only ones that would be like escorts that. They're a little bit higher end.
Not even that. No, here's the thing though. They have that attitude where like, yes, and I'm like, no, listen, lady, you're a prostitute. You're a hoe. Bless you. Now, do what you got to do, but don't try to come at me like you're in a high position.
Would you ever do a hooker?
No. Yes.
Like a street hooker, or just like one that isn't working on the street?
I'm not a big condom fan, so
yeah.
Yes, but I'd be weird. It's kind of weird because it's just like I don't know how to handle those type of situations. Like I've never been in the on the illegal side of life, so I don't know how to I don't know how those conversations go. Like, what do you go like? Hey, I don't know how to approach one. I wouldn't know how to approach one. I don't know how to talk to one.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how. I'd feel like I would ask them if it's cool if I get like a blowjob. Like, really, you're just supposed to tell them like I'm paying for a blowjob, but I'd be like, is it okay? I mean, like, do you want to?
I feel like you're supposed to be like smooth and be like, hey, you going out tonight, lady, or something like that. And that's like secret hooker code for like getting my car, but I just be like, hey, are you?
I just imagine being super smooth and just slipping them like some money and like not even saying anything, and then they just immediately start blowing me, like just like not even any words exchanged, just like.
and then like after that, after it happens, after we do it, I wouldn't know. I'd be like, do I pay you your money now, or you want me to? You want me to? Is there an address you want me to drop it off at, or I mean,
honestly,
how do you want to do this?
I don't think I'd pay for actual
Insurance
sex.
on
I
this
think
part.
I would just pay for like a blowjob or something.
Wait, why is that?
Why?
That's interesting. Why is that? Yeah.
Because I feel like they'd be really good at it.
So why not just go all the way?
I don't know, man.
They're the professionals.
I'm gonna be
like
dead
you're- I
honest
feel like
right
you're
now.
trying to, like,
I'm gonna
draw a moral
no. It's
line.
not a moral line. I'm gonna be dead honest right now. The thought of a blowjob actually might turn me on more than actual sex. I'm probably in the minority, but because even if I'm watching porn, like
man,
that's the
I don't
part of
think so.
porn that I prefer to watch.
That's the that's what I'm saying. I'm with you. That's why I kind of agree with you, but
And plus, I feel because, like
have
you
to
said,
experience both of them.
I don't know if I'd want to wear a condom each time. And I feel like
it just
I don't know.
like you should. I know you should. / it's like the responsible thing to do. But I have one time, and it just gets in the way. Like it isn't. It's not
slips
fun. I'd rather have AIDS. Like, it's
The
just-
AIDS. Charlie Sheen got
it's not-
HIV. You see that shit? It's just,
Yeah, I saw that this morning. I was like
he's
half
had it
asleep
for like
all day.
4
and then,
years
like,
or some shit.
dang, that's crazy.
But anyway,
He's still winning
Yeah.
though. He's like one of my role models because
Oh, yeah.
he was just one of those
Because he
dudes.
just tells
he just
shit
went
how it
F
is.
it. Like he was just yeah, he was just like F it, F the business, F the whole thing. I'm just gonna be me.
Papering.
He might sound crazy every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Would you do a hooker?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I would.
Yep. I already
Like,
do.
like actual, like have sex with her, or would you just receive specific
Yeah.
acts? Because you feel like the guy that
hang
you
on,
would
hang
pay a
on.
hooker to, so you could fuck with her feet.
He does look like that specific action hooker. He pay her to choke him or something like that.
Choke me out. Choke me out.
it's like in The Leftovers. If you've seen it, it was like
Oh yeah, that dude jacking
No,
off had
Carrie
that girl choke him while he was jacking off.
no, it was Carrie Coon, her character. She
Greatest
calls
name of all
it really is. She calls prostitutes, or she used to call prostitutes to her house to shoot her in the chest while she had a bulletproof vest on.
Wow,
Oh my god.
people are into weird stuff,
That
man.
seemed like something paper.
Yo.
I'm telling you, man, it's just.
I just saw this thing where these couple
hang on,
died in a
hang on,
jacuzzi
hang
having
on.
sex.
Oh god.
Did they really?
Yeah, like
Was it? Hang on.
It was crazy.
Were they like high or something?
were they what?
Were they high or something?
No, they're like an older couple, right? They're in Mexico, and they decided to have sex.
I don't know,
in
that made me laugh.
they decided to have sex in a hot tub. I mean, it's kind of funny, but it's super sad at the same time. So, like, the old, I wouldn't say they're old. They're like 60 something, right? The husband had a heart attack during sex, right? I guess he was a bigger guy,
okay.
and the girl his wife was a little bit on the smaller side. So whenever he had a heart attack, he fell like forward, like slipped forward on top of her, and like pushed her down into the bottom of the fucking jacuzzi, and she couldn't get him off of her, and she drowned.
Oh
my
And then, of course, he drowned too because he had a heart attack and he couldn't get out of the fucking water.
Heart attack
And
is-
then, to make it worse, the person that discovered their body was their daughter, who was getting married in like 2 days.
Oh.
They were down there for her
Jesus.
wedding. So not only did
That don't tug at
like in the
that
fucking
don't
hot
tug at
tub
your
too, man.
heartstrings. You're not
In a hot
even-
tub, like that shit would like. Ugh.
God, if that don't tug at your heartstrings, you're not a human being.
So
Oh my god.
I had never really wanted to have sex in a hot tub, but having sex in water just never seemed like a good idea for me. To me,
It seems weird. Like it's just
I would just I feel
know.
like you'd get like the water would end up suction cupping your dick inside of her.
Oh.
now you're stuck together.
You know that's actually happened before.
Wait, what if she goes down? What if she goes down and opens her mouth? Now she got a mouthful of chlorine and dick. Like that's just not a good.
It's not,
a
man.
good
And
look.
why would whenever you're thrusting, like you get some chlorine in your dick hole. Like,
Oh
Oh
god.
God.
but man,
Hang on, paper. Hang on. We almost skipped over it. You almost made me lose
What?
track. All right. Under the paper said he would do a hooker but under which context? The fact that she is one, or in the moment, like at her in her spot. You see what I'm saying? Like, would you go like if you met her in Walmart and she was like, "Yeah, I'm a hoe." would you do it then? Or is that what you're thinking, or would you like
if you
she's
didn't
on the
know
street,
and then you found out later or something?
or no? Well, yeah, and then she's on the street, and then the fact she's on the street and she's going, and would you do it then? She's going like, "Hey."
Oh, so you're saying
come
like
over here.
if
Would
he
you do
saw
it?
her
just-
on the street, or if he just met somebody in Walmart
Yeah, I'm
and
seeing.
then she said, like,
Yeah,
let's do this.
I'm trying to see under which context he would say yes.
Okay.
He's saying yes to.
I don't think I'd say yes inside of Walmart
What?
at all.
That'd
I'm
be
not-
the
no,
one
no,
I
no,
would
I'm not
say
saying
yes
she's-
to.
I'm not saying she's doing. I'm not saying she's doing business in
Yeah,
Walmart. I'm just
she's
saying
that that's how you meet
met her in her. Yeah, you met her in the street clothes, like at Walmart, buying.
Like you met her
ties
casually, and she
for
just
her
so mentioned
children.
that she was a hooker, and then, but
Yeah.
versus seeing the girl work in the street.
I see. In that context, yeah, maybe the Walmart would be a little bit better.
Yeah, I think you have less chance of getting
Okay.
arrested that
but,
way too.
But would you?
Yeah.
But would you? Well, barring that, okay, let's say you don't get arrested. Would you do it while she's on the street?
I would aim more towards the Walmart woman.
But I understand that. But I'm saying while you're in the street, would you do it?
I don't know. That would.
Let's just get rid of all the negative connotations that come with this, like police
Yeah.
/ it looks bad / judgment
Plus,
/ all that
today's
stuff.
day and age,
We're
you
saying,
got
would
Craigslist.
you
You
do
can
it?
use fucking Craigslist and find some chick that'll suck your dick for $60.
That's true.
Which I don't,
Which I feel like testing, but I'm like, I'm too scared because of all the horror stories.
But then I just don't want to. I don't want to spend money, man. Like that's really the thing. Like if I was like super
Says the
horny,
guy that
I'd be like, I can justify $60 for a blowjob. But at the same time, I'm like, what if it like only lasts like 10 minutes? And that's $60. Like that's a waste.
Yeah, you don't even know. You don't know what you're capable of yet, do you?
No, and you don't know how good somebody gets. A girl can make a blowjob last a long time if she wanted to.
That she can.
Or if she's trying to
That
speed
she
it up,
can.
you know.
Oh, you want your 60? That's why you
But
don't pay up
I think
front.
most
You go
hookers
you go
do an
the-
hour.
You're getting 60.
I think they say an hour. Like they
40%
don't
and
make
then-
you pay for the specific act. They pay for time, and you could just do
Now
whatever.
we're gonna have to renegotiate that contract.
Like if I said
'cause
$60 in an
I'm
hour,
gonna pay for quality.
I would be like, all right, let's try and bust out as much stuff as we can in this hour. I was like, after each time I bust, I got like 10 minutes, so let's do this like 6 times.
Here's the thing, though. I don't feel like being there for an hour, so I'm gonna pay for quality of service, not quantity of service. I'm gonna be like, we may be here for 5
I'd be
minutes.
cool with the 16.
But if you're really good, you're gonna get the full
I
amount.
think a 20-minute blowjob would be ideal, or less.
That's a long time.
I'd say 15-minute
20
mark.
minutes.
I'd say 15 minutes. I think that'd be good.
That's a solid.
Because
less
anything
That's
anything
solid
under
one.
10 minutes, I'd feel cheated out of my $60. But then you don't want it to
8
go
minutes
too
and
long
30
because then
seconds. I
it'd
don't
just be
know.
awkward because you're just laying there and like, oh,
Nope. Hit my mic.
just be like,
Just let her go to work. Let her do her thing.
Hey, just let her work, man.
you're right.
She's a
the
professional.
expert.
I'd say 15 minutes is a good time for blowjob. Probably a good time for sex too.
I'm trying to think.
Because I mean, you don't want to go too long.
Depends what you're doing.
I guess if you're switching it up, it'd make time go by faster. But if you like doing the same shit for 30 minutes,
It looks.
Not
I
really
think.
worth it.
I think it depends on what you're doing. Like it's the context of the session. Like if you're just like, okay, let's do a quick one, or like prostitute. It just like when you're doing. I don't know. I guess the mindset you come in because some people can like handle prostitutes in a way.
right?
Excuse me. That they treat them as if you know.
But
Like this is a normal thing.
Yeah.
Like me, and my whole mindset would be like, okay, I'm paying for this. That'd be my mindset during the during the time. Some people just go like, "Oh, I'm paying for this, but we gonna do this like normal." My mindset would be like, "I'm paying for this. This is weird, but we gonna do it because I want this." So you kind of like, if you judge it, depending on your mindset during it, I guess that would affect of how much time you wanted to go by. So like that one, I would want it to go by quick, sort of, kind of.
Yeah.
But some people I like that. Like in Brazil, I know in Brazil, like their hookers, they're technically kind of like your girlfriends when you're over there. So it's kind of like you hang out with them.
Fuck yeah, that'd be
and
dope.
and then So it's great.
But man, like,
I might go to Brazil.
But honestly, I would probably pay for a hooker before I drop money at a strip club, to be honest. Because at least in one of those situations, you actually get some. Like at a strip club, you're just dropping money and you're just seeing some titties, which is great, but I'd rather play with the titties.
You know, I never understood strip clubs. Though I've never been to one, so maybe I can change my mind on this, but it's just I just feel like I'm paying to see. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like you can't even do nothing.
Yeah,
I've heard stories of
sometimes
whenever they ground like lap dancing on
feel.
dudes, they like bust in their pants. Like that'd be my worst nightmare.
Like it's just a tease. I don't like the tease. Like it's not.
I think a
like
lot
the
of dudes
tease.
get off on the teasing part of the whole aspect.
I'm not that kind of guy. I don't like. I need you to commit.
I'll be straight up, man. I pre-cum a lot. If you're gonna be teasing me, by the time I leave, I'm gonna have pre-cum all over my damn pants.
What?
First of all,
some dudes don't pre-cum a lot. Some dudes don't do the pre-cum thing, but I'm one of those dudes self-lubricating.
That's why you make it
with
clean.
Children.
But man,
did you bring lube? Yeah, I got children all around my dick.
But if I went to a strip club, right, I would want to go to like the most ghetto strip club. Like you've seen Hustle and Flow, right? Like in that strip club, like all those black strippers shaking their ass.
Is this a fantasy for them calling you crackers?
It's just because it just seems like so much fun. Their booties are bigger. They look like they're having fun out there. Like when you go to like a white strip club, they look like they're cracked out and they're doing the shit for fucking cocaine.
It seems like a business.
Yeah, well, you got the two sides. You got the professional one that is like a business, and they're like actual dancers, you know, and they like put on a show.
Yeah.
Then you got like the cracked out trailer park ones, which don't seem attractive. If I'm gonna go to a ghetto one, I'm gonna go to a black or like Latino ghetto one, where it looks like they're having fun. But like in Hustle and Flow, that's like one of my favorite scenes where like they got like a bucket of water because the ceiling's all leaking, and the stripper's just shaking her ass, and the fucking floor's all wet. And there's like just like old ass white dudes in there, and like I'm like, yep, that's amazing.
That's a good scene.
But
hang on 1 second, because we kind of glossed over the initial topic.
Yeah, I was about to say let's swing back around to Ronda Rousey.
Jesus.
All right, so if you guys didn't know, which you should know, by the way, because like I said, I think it's a great thing for society that she lost. Number one, I don't really like her. I think, not to say she's not, and I know she's not a bad fighter. No. She could definitely beat me up.
Yeah, unless I kick her in the cooch.
I don't know how much an accomplishment that is for a UFC fighter, but she could do it.
Right.
But the thing is, she ain't that good.
She's not good at the actual art form of fighting. She's good at being big and just tackling people to the ground and breaking their arms.
She's a lot
bruiser.
Bigger than. Yeah, she's a bruiser, and you can see she goes her go-to armbar move.
Yeah.
And then she like had the occasional
she got
knockout.
Stuck in a fight with somebody who knows how to box.
Some girl who could go toe to toe with her. But here's the thing. Here's why I think it's a good thing for society.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, the feminism behind it.
All right.
But I think you have to exploit it in order to be a good thing for society, to bring up points. But it won't be brought up because right now we're in the it's okay that you lost, Ronda. You know, even Muhammad Ali lost fights, And no,
but he lost fights to really good fighters.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, he lost in a time where they were talking about the best of the best. The best of the best boxers of all time, whereas in his era, and he was fighting.
Well, who was that one
guys, and then he lost to Frazier and everything.
Who was that one white dude that he fought that everyone says like it was early in Muhammad Ali's career, and everyone says that Muhammad Ali was like that dude was paid to take a dive because like he just like took like that random ass weak hit and then just like fell over, and it was like a guy that like never really got knocked out before.
I don't know.
I can't remember who it was, but it was like early in Muhammad Ali's career. Like he wasn't really like Muhammad Ali yet. You know what I mean?
He was still Cassius.
I think he.
Which is the great name.
He might. I know he should have never changed Cassius Clay. It's fucking dope. But I think he was Muhammad Ali, but he wasn't like what everyone thought was like the greatest. You know?
Yeah.
He was just Muhammad Ali. He was undefeated still.
I don't know. I gotta look that up.
But anyway, yeah. I mean, even Mike Tyson ended up losing to Buster Douglas or whatever the fuck that dude's name was. And like that dude,
talking about it when he went to Japan.
Yeah,
or
and that,
like that?
I mean, he that's the most comparative to this situation because Buster Douglas wasn't a known dude, you know.
The other thing about that one though, because I like watched the documentary or something.
Yeah, they said it was like a whole strange thing.
Him. Yeah, they say like it was like he had like he broke up with, or he was having that whole thing with Robin. And then Don King was cheating him out of money or something like that, and his mind wasn't in the fight.
Which,
and
if you're Don King, why the fuck would you cheat somebody like Mike Tyson out of money?
I don't know, man. You're trying to get your nose bit off.
Even though Mike Tyson is doing like comedy stuff today, and he seems like a really cool dude, I would still be sketched out of shit just to be around the dude.
Bro, it's just a weird presence. He has a weird presence. Like it's just. I don't know, man. It's just a weird guy to be around because you just know at any time.
I would be on edge, and the reason we would be on edge is because we're smart. Dumb people, dumb people would think it's cool.
Dumb people are 100 around him.
Yeah,
I'm like, you okay with that, Mike? You okay if I do this, Mike?
I know. I'd be like, fucking. I wouldn't want to talk to him.
My face to be
like,
broken.
I just wouldn't want to talk to the dude.
It's just it's. Because it's a weird thing because you don't know what pleases him. So like in normal situations, if you make somebody mad or you don't, because he might be retarded. Like, if you make somebody mad, then you go like, okay, he or she doesn't like that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
lie.
From that.
I'm a little sketched out against retarded people.
It's so wishy-washy. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, a bad thing could be taken
way out of context.
You know, to the extra, and he takes it extra hard, and then now you got a fist in your eye.
Exactly.
Because
it's the same reason I'm always sketched out about being around mentally challenged people because I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. There's this one dude I went to school with. If you said fucking bananas, like that kid literally went crazy. I would be that one kid in the class. I would just say it for like. Just to fuck with the dude, and he would like go off. I'm like, why are you fucking around right now? He's gonna bring it.
Why would you?
One day he's gonna have some sort of weapon, and you're gonna say this shit. And he's gonna fucking nuts.
He's gonna stab you in your neck.
Jesus.
But yeah, but the whole thing about it was they were trying to go about the whole and my philosophy behind it is this: women don't. This third wave feminism isn't to be equal to men. It's to be men.
Be men. Yeah.
They want to be what a man is. They want to destroy the barrier.
They want to change us.
Biology. Not change us. They want to make it so that
penis.
They want to make it so that you see it with no change. That there's no difference between. So they want to say, like they're saying that a woman and a man, outside of the obvious, differences on the outside, are the exact same, which is couldn't be any further from the truth.
There's a reason that we're the opposite. We're fucking opposites. We're opposite beings.
Opposite to
track. No better, no worse. We're just different. But they're trying to eliminate that. So they go like 4 or 5 years ago. Feminists were just talking about how horrible UFC was.
And then Ronda Rousey blew up.
Now Ronda Rousey comes on the scene. She's winning. She's doing good. Oh my God, woman power! Woo. It's a great thing. What you call it? Comedy. Men, all the men comics all the time talk about crazy, dirty, retarded, hurtful stuff all the time. It's amazing.
Oh, so it's
Amy Schumer does it.
Yeah, Amy Schumer.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
Amy
so
Schumer
raunchy. I love it.
Oh my, it's raw. It's just it's raw.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I'm fine with it. Just don't switch it up like that. Like it's okay now.
Just like another one,
See
like
what I'm saying?
TV shows, like where dudes are like living in their 20s or whatever, going out having sex. Girls are like, oh, it's so sick and fucking nasty. And then that chick Lena Dunham comes out with that show Girls, where they do the same thing, and they're like, oh yeah, it's amazing, it's so good.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's retarded. Like I don't want to live in a world. I don't like living in a world where being a man is horrible, but
something that's sought
whatever
after.
you do, whatever you do as a woman, whatever you do, it's good. It's wonderful. Whatever a woman does is wonderful. I don't want to live in that world. I don't want to live in a world where just thinking about being with two women at the same time is horrible.
I know. Or just fucking.
But whatever a girl does, whatever she wants to take up in life, however she wants to live her life, whatever she does, it's just wonderful.
Right.
I don't want to live in that world.
No.
Well, I'm sorry. I am living in the world. I'm tired of living in the world.
But okay, you are living in the world, but still your statement stands true because you don't want to. It's like,
yeah,
we're too.
It's just.
I don't know.
We raised
man.
a pussy society. What happened? What happened to this society?
What happened was.
That's a good one. Comment below.
Like bullying.
What
Like
happened to this
bullying.
society?
I don't like bullying, but it's going to happen.
It's just natural. Like that's what it is. Just natural. It's not like the kids go like, you know what? I'm going to be a bully today.
He's cyberbullying me. Walk away from the computer, you little shit.
It's just you can't get. It's just a natural thing. It's Jimmy. I heard this guy talking about it, or talking about his take on it, and he was like, high school is like it's like you saw a mini Hollywood in high school. That's what it is. Right. It's like you have your A-list celebrities, which is like your jocks, your cheerleaders, you're like those cool people that everyone wants to be, and then you have everybody else
you got the bottom
that
people.
Looks up to those people and go like, dang, I want to be that person, and then you just, but that's just what it is. It's just like
people
that's how we operate as humans. Like
high school is just a mini society. It's just
it really is,
because you learn what you got to do to be at the top. You learn what happens to people at the bottom. You learn that there are people out there to get you, and you learn that there's people out there.
And here's the other thing:
just are assholes.
They really are. Here's the other thing: it's not like it's not. Here's the other thing that gets on my nerves. It's people don't like certain forms of actions. Like they don't like when people make fun of people, or or like the typical bullying things, make them kill themselves, blah blah blah. But here's the thing: that action's not frowned upon, but the actions of you excluding someone from your group based on whatever, that's the exact same thing. Yep. But it's just it's accepted because we as people came together and be like, oh, that's cool. For example, you know, like they have the pretty. Have you seen like a pretty girl and she has full pretty friends? Like all her friends are just pretty,
right?
And I was like, there's people and there's like an ugly girl out there who would love to be in your group, but you don't want her to be in your group because she's not attractive.
It's like paper,
and that apply. And I'm just making that for a pretty girl. There's so many groups with different criteria that you don't want in your group based on whatever criteria your group is made off of. That's a form of that's a different
I think
form of it.
Everybody wants their group to be in tip top shape. Like in high school, I would
your
be
idea
like,
to-
Keldrick, you're bringing us down. Like just as a unit, you're bringing us down.
It's an inside joke for the people out there.
But then as time went on, I just didn't give a shit. I realized it don't matter. You know, but at the beginning, you're just like,
just a
I
bunch
want
of
us to
hypocrites.
look like a good unit right now. Like if I go out with my family, I want us to look good as a unit. Like if Gus is my brother's slacking on his appearance, I'm like, dude, I'm looking nice. You can't bring me down. Like
You can't bring down our family image. You're the chain is only as strong as the weakest link, and right now you're making it
that's
look a
why,
little weak.
man. People make fun of people for trying to, like if you're going out with your friend and you're just like, yo, what are you gonna wear? You know. People make fun of them, like, oh, trying to fucking coordinate. I'm like, yo, I just want to know if you're going to be wearing sweatpants, that way I can wear, I can wear something comfortable too. But if you're going to, like, wear something relatively nice, I want to wear something relatively nice. Because I don't want to be walking around with you if I'm in sweatpants and you're, like, wearing some nice shirt and, like, some pants or some shit,
Yeah.
You can't. You
you,
got to
man.
look good as a unit, man. As a unit, you have to be in tip-top shape.
That's it. Like, we're just a bunch of hypocrites. Like here's my thing. Another example of we allow certain actions only, even though in the grand scheme of things it's the same thing. Gays.
Right.
Why is it okay for me to go, you know what, I like men. I like to kiss men. That's my sexual preference. But it's not okay socially for me to go, you know what, I like to hang women by their feet and pee in their mouths.
What?
It's a sexual I know it's weird.
I feel like
It's a sexual preference though.
okay.
I just made something up.
No,
It's crazy.
okay, you're R. Kelly now.
Like, I just made something up. But I'm saying, like,
You don't just make
they're
that
both
up.
sexual
That's
preferences.
something that you've been thinking.
Yeah, you do. You have an expansive
But I don't
mind.
judge you, Chris. I don't judge you.
You don't have to, because I don't do that.
I just
Well,
want you to know that if that was your
it's a
thing,
lie.
if you like peeing on chicks,
Question time. Would you pee on a girl?
I think, if she asked me to, I think I might say yes, but
I
I
still
honestly
would do
don't
it.
think I'd be able to, because I got a shy bladder. So I'd say
the reason-
yes,
How that's your
but I
reason.
wouldn't be able to perform the duty. I'd be like, hold on a second, and then I gotta like close my eyes and just kind of think for a
So
second.
the principle of it is that you would do it. That's what I'm hearing.
I would pee. I
I
wouldn't
would do
shit on nobody. That shit's crazy.
Oh, dude, like, you draw the line.
I'm telling you, man. Plus, that shit kind of enters into the butt stuff, and I ain't about that life. Paperin, would you pee on
Whatever.
somebody?
Would you pee
No.
on somebody's paper?
No, I damn well not.
Okay, let's say you're married to like
no.
Natalie
Let's say-
Portman, and she said, "Oh, Paperin,
No,
I want you to
let's
pee
say
on
let's
me."
say it's Caitlin Stacey, your girl Caitlin Stacey from the Australian movie. Let's say she's like, David, I want you to pee
He's already considering you.
on me.
If that was like the only way that we can,
No,
For her to say
it's
not
like,
the only-
say
it's-
y'all been
she's
in a
just
relationship
saying-
for a while.
She's just saying, I like when people pee on me.
Would you
Can you
do
pee
it?
on me?
She's not saying y'all can't
I'm
have regular
gonna have to
sex.
tell
She's
her
saying
no,
she
man.
likes pee.
Yeah, she just likes peeing.
Just one time, just maybe like a little dribble. Maybe say you peed a couple minutes before and you only got a little bit in the tank. But I wouldn't be able to stop the pee. So once I start, I gotta finish.
You're gone.
I used to, whenever I was little, I used to be able to stop whenever.
I can still. You gotta do like. Well, I never wasn't able. I was never not able to, so I don't have the problem. But you can do like
It's just-
dick workouts.
As I got
helps
got
strengthen that
older,
muscle.
I don't even try it. So like if I'm doing like a urine test, I just move the cup really fast. Fwah! And then like there's like
noise
end up
too.
to pee on the fucking toilet seat. I gotta clean it up.
Yeah, man, you need to get your muscle game up.
I found though if I lift up my left leg, sometimes it stops.
I'm not gonna completely avoid. I'm gonna just dismiss the fact that you said that. Paper, would you pee on?
Paper.
Huh?
Would you?
But I would. Pee? Let her
Would you
pee?
Yeah. If she said, we've been together for a little while now. I just want to let you know that I like it when you pee on me.
I
Can
mean,
you pee on me?
I don't know if I could.
That's what I'm saying. Like I would say
Based
yes,
off what,
but I
though?
don't think I'd be able to.
I wouldn't
Based
feel
off what,
happy
though?
with it. I would just feel it would be awkward. It'd be a very awkward.
I'd give it the old college try.
Why is that though?
Because you're pee-peeing on someone.
What?
Don't say
You
pee-pee,
pee-peeing on someone? Oh, you're so dumb, Paper. Because you're pee-peeing on someone.
When is that ever good?
Like how you try to say that so serious. Because you're pee-peeing on someone.
Yeah, but it's not like you're disrespecting her. She fully wants.
Yeah.
She wants a golden shower, man.
Yeah,
I
it's just-
think I must say I think I would.
I
be
think
able
I would
to.
attempt it
I
once,
would be able to.
and that's really it.
I would totally do it.
I know
Well,
you
you
would
would
because
do
you'd
a
like
lot
to
of
hang them
things.
up upside down and do it.
I don't. Just make that up. Hang on, we're getting away from my point here. My point was that those are sexual preferences.
Right.
There's no difference between the two. It's a sexual preference. So I should be able to parade down the street and with my I like to pee on women flag, like the gays have their rainbow
Yeah.
flag.
And I want to be able to
do
walk
that
around saying, "Black
without
girls
being
call me
judged.
cracker."
without being judged.
I guess if you have a strong enough team behind you to do it, like a strong group.
No, but it's not even. You don't even need a team.
Be by
I'm
yourself,
saying
man.
we go. It's acceptable to come out and say that you like.
Where's
Just
the
think
line
about it, though.
drawn?
Just thinking
I guess
about
is what you're trying to say.
But yeah, just think about it though. Just think about the idea of two gay men, two gay men kissing on each other.
Oh god.
See what I'm saying? Just think about that for a
Seen it
second.
with my
Or
own eyes.
two women rubbing their cooch together.
Well,
Whatever that does. But I'm saying,
Fucking
just
rug
think
burn.
about that. Think about dykes with strap-ons and everything. Think about the actions behind that. But we just say gay, and our minds automatically go, "Oh, well, that's okay if you're gay." But if you go down to the details of
Yeah,
it, that's
I
what
get
they're
what you're
doing.
saying is how come
That's what they're doing.
It's just over time we accepted that, but
So why
but
is
yet
it
we're
that
still not
when
open enough
if a
to
man
realize
likes to
that if I want to get a fucking hand job, and she's wearing
why
like
why is it different
it's not.
that a man likes to be dominated on? Why is that looked down upon as if that's
saying,
not
man,
a sexual it's the
you
same
like to
thing.
get peed on. I like to have some girl tie me up and be like, "Let's do this." I'd be like, "Let's go."
Yeah, it's this wait, hang on. I don't like to get peed
a lot.
Tomatoes, you eat both.
and you eat both. I'm gonna so say that one day. But I'm saying like it's all because here's the thing: we've made a thing. The only difference between gay people and a guy having a man crush on another person is the fact that they're having sex together. Like that's why we invented the term man crush. Is that I hold you with some type of reverence.
Yeah, man. I
But
got
I'm
a
not
man
having
crush
sex with
on
you.
George Clooney, but I don't want his wiener. At least I don't think. You never know. Shits could happen.
What?
A couple drinks could happen.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
My alarm went off, so I was trying to focus on it. I just heard like a couple drinks.
Hey, man,
so, I mean,
45
maybe
minutes
me
is
and George Clooney.
45 minutes is approaching. We need to cut this short.
We got another minute. Well, it's a little early because we started a little bit late.
Yeah.
We got
Hey
a
man, here's the thing. I may have been mistakenly accused of liking to pee on someone, but I didn't secretly admit that I might have gay sex with George Clooney.
I didn't say nothing about.
I think Alex took the biggest loss of the night.
I just said
I'd have to agree.
But you'd get peed on without being drunk. You know, I'd have to have some drinks in me. If if I was drunk, I still wouldn't have sex with George Clooney. You never know, man. He's a good-looking man.
But being sober, it doesn't make me gay.
Everybody knows that drinking alcohol puts the gay chemicals in you. It turns you into a gay.
Does it really?
I just drank this here tequila, and now I want somebody's wiener.
And all of a sudden, I got a dick in my butt.
I just got done drinking this here mimosa. Next thing I know, I got Denzel Washington halfway up my keister.
I got Eli Roth kosher deli up my schwazzer.
Eli Roth.
The first Jew I could think of.
The bear Jew. So you already know that's a gay term.
Bear Juden.
The bear Jew.
The bear Jew.
Yeah. You got real quiet there for a second.
Oh, no, I'm reading this thing. I'm sorry.
Well, I think that might be a good place to...
we'll do the... We're trying to do a 45-minute thing. Makes it a little bit easier on me. Kind of... Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whatever. All right. Here we go. We're gonna get the beginning and the end sorted out. I'm gonna see if I can get like music to play at the end on one of these. But yeah, all right. So that's what was that episode? This is episode 4,
5.
Yeah, I forgot what I'm gonna title this. I think it's 4. No, because technically it's 5, but we're not. Okay. We didn't show the first one. Remember? Sure. That's technically episode 0.
No, this is 5 because we have uploaded 4. Oh wait,
we split?
The last one was 2. Okay, yeah, this is 4.
We split 2 into 2. Yeah, 4. All right, y'all. Go ahead, plug your stuff while I figure this thing out right quick.
All right, yep. You go first, Papron.
What are we doing? Our
plug
ending.
Yep.
Well, if you want to find any of my stuff, you can go look at my YouTube channel at youtube.com/PapernFilms, PAPERNFILMS. Find some cool gaming stuff.
Oh, he's getting it. I didn't even have to ask him what they found on it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You got a Twitter you want to plug, or are you good? Just YouTube?
No one cares about him.
God, man.
Wait, speaking of Twitter, did you know the KKK had a Twitter account?
Yeah, and that shit got hacked, and they got...
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But continue.
Well, ISIS got a bunch of Twitter. Like, what the fuck, y'all out here bombing people, and you tweeting about mimosas and shit?
Yo, look at this Christian I found.
Yeah, fucking check out this cool turban I just fucking bought you. That's not even ISIS, but... Anyway,
white trash.
You can find me on Twitter at AlexArvin21. I sometimes tweet funny stuff and I tweet offensive stuff, and every once in a while I'll tweet something sincere and follow it up with a poop joke. So you get everything.
Wow.
But I'm the butt guy.
You are, and you're apparently the pee guy too. So.
Yeah,
I'm not. I just made. You can't make an example in this group and not be accused of some type of thing. Nope. You can find. You can't find me anywhere, but you can contact me.
I'm currently a fugitive from the stage.
I'm podcasting out of my cousin's garage.
Yeah. The government will never find me.
But yeah, you can reach me at the official email, honestlybrutal@hotmail.com. You can also go to Twitter's. It'll be like at We So Honest. I'm going to get that figured out how to say it correctly, but it's at We So Honest, and it's also Facebook page is We So Honest. So, and you can comment on the YouTube video.
Comment.
Yeah. Do you like any of our topics?
How to edit the goddamn thing.
When are we going to stop?
We can stop it right now.